Bulldog here talking to you about the upcoming show that's going to be happening in July. We're talking about the matchup that everybody wants to know about. But before we get to that, most importantly, I've been talking to the people that know about Aaron Bolo's injury. Very serious injury. He's going to be making an announcement about it tonight. But I know that Michael Santiago is nearby. He wants to talk about the fact that he deserves a shot at the belt. Well, wait a minute, Michael. What are you doing out here? The fact is right now, you think you're the #1 contender.
I am the #1 contender. I beat Bolo 1, 2, 3.
Well, he's got an announcement to make tonight, so you don't know what's going to go on with that belt. I mean, you know.
So what you're saying again is that the politics of DOA is going to screw Mike Santiago.
It's up to you.
That is what you're saying, right? Because who's beating Aaron Bolo? Who's beating Aaron Bolo?
What?
Who beat Aaron Bolo? Who beat Aaron Bolo in the match of the year so far?
I realize that you've done it as well. But
who? Answer me, who?
Yes, Michael Santiago. Yes, you beat Aaron
Exactly,
Bolo.
Mike Santiago did it. So, should the belt be Mike Santiago's?
The fact of the matter is that there should be a tournament. In my opinion, there should be a tournament to determine.
A tournament?
Yes.
How? Bolo hasn't beat anybody. Bolo hasn't even defended the belt against anybody except for me. The belt should be mine.
You know there will be an announcement tonight, and it's going to be down tonight. Will Bolo give up the title, and what will happen to that pure wrestling belt? We will find out tonight.
Looks like the party just showed up, Aaron Bolo.
I don't know about you, G-Shock, but I've had a lot of parties in my day.
But Aaron Bolo, you don't party like the Left Coast Casanovas party.
Oh, thank God, they don't party like Mr. Raw does either, but that's a whole nother topic.
All right, we've got Rockin' Ricky Gibson. We've got Pat Lard. And Demarcus James, one half the team-off.
This is a team I love, their style. Three of the highest flyers here in DOA. And this place is about to get crazy if he's going to get me flying all over the place.
Hey, and a little side note for everybody that needs to, and here comes Scarlett.
A little bit of a change of heart in her as of late.
And I tell you, when DOA comes up with some wild tag teams,
A lot of interesting style choices to say the least, Bulldog.
wow. You got wonderful Westley Todd teaming up with the Left Coast Casanovas. And of course, his 11 Nate Andrews, Andreven Vargas. In the opposite corner, you got Rockin' Ricky Gibson. You got Demarcus James making his return back to DOA Pro Wrestling in a wrestling capacity. And Patrick Large, no stranger to each other in terms of wrestling each other, but now tonight is a 6-man tag team.
Not to mention that Patrick Large happens to be married to MJ Aurora.
Well, newsflash.
Hey, I'm just letting you know what I heard.
That's news to me.
Well, I tell you, I want to see the paper on that. That would be very interesting.
I'd love to see him.
So that would be a mixed marriage if I ever saw it.
I believe it's open marriage.
Must be. Well, here we go. Talking about opening up, here we go. We're going to deal with Demarcus James.
Nice segue.
Speaking of that, of course, the announce table brought to to you by Rockstar Energy Drink. Party like a rock star. And I'll tell you right now, all the great flavors. The new pink one's very delicious, by the way.
I agree it is.
It's the only energy drink I drink. Bolo approved. Rockstar energy drink. I prefer the lemonade.
Pick up your advanced tickets for DOA Pro Wrestling all events at Patty's Homepad Cafe, North Lombard, North Portland, right down the road from the University Park Community Center. Give them a call 503-289-7285 and be a part of the action-packed audience here.
Oh, Draven backs Demarcus in the corner, gives him a little bit of something.
But so does Demarcus with an arm drag takeover. Arm drag to Need Engines. Arm drag to Westley Todd.
And Demarcus James is someone you do not want to let him get going. You see the lightning on his trunks? He's lightning quick in that ring, and these guys just found out firsthand.
Special thanks to Yaz's Bar and Grill in Wood Village for their support of DOA Pro Wrestling, and of course TNT Dragon Wagon Towing in Troutdale, Oregon. Because if your car's a dragon, call the wagon, TNT. And of course, Screaming Tees, Custom Apparel, and Vinyl Decals, proud sponsors of our t-shirts and other great merchandise at our sponsorship table. So make sure that if you want to be a part of DOA Pro Wrestling, maybe a sponsor, take events, etc., check us out, DOAProWrestling.com. Oh, hip toss, and Ricky Gibson has him on fire. My, oh my, oh my.
I don't really know what to say here, Bulldog. Other than I know that when you put Ricky Gibson in a ring with his opponents on the outside, there's a real good chance that Ricky Gibson isn't going to stay in the ring.
And you got three flyers in there. You got Patrick Large, you got Rocky Ricky Gibson. Haven't seen Demarcus fly for a while, but I'll tell you, I remember him flying before too, so you got a triple threat for sure in that matchup.
It does kind of look like Demarcus may have put on some weight, so he might just be a cruiser more of a flyer then.
Remember, he's been putting on muscle just like Patrick Large, two of the top rising superstars here in DOA. Real quick and right there.
Big drop kick.
There's one there to Westley Todd. Make it three.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wait a second. Double drop kick. Takes him down. That's the way to get a 260-pounder down.
That's right.
Mr. Ooh La La is going to have to get his stablemates together as he needs to stop these guys from flying all over the place.
I think MJ needs to give them a little bit of encouragement.
Good point.
Still to come later on, you'll see the Pure Wrestling Championship on the line. 2 cage matches. Oh my goodness, that's going to be a wild night with the DOA Heavyweight Championship and the DOA Tag Team Championship decided in the confines of a steel cage.
I have never been in a steel cage, Bulldog, and there's a reason for it. Because you do not want to damage this kind of moneymaker.
I tell you right now, I've been involved in a cage match before, and it's not an awful lot of fun. Not having any escape routes or anything like that. You're confined in there. It's a scary, scary situation. You just have no way in, no way out.
Aaron Bolo, your thoughts on the cage match?
I've never been in a cage match either. But as Bulldog just said, you go into a match like that, your mentality has to change completely. Everything you know has to go out the window. You got to tune it up to another level, and that's what they're going to have to do later tonight.
Nip up there by Nate Andrews, Loverboy, showing a little prowess there against Ricky Gibson. Gibson borrowing the referee, rolls through. Arm wringer there by Ricky Gibson.
I don't think Bradley Lubitsch knew that he was going to be used like that.
Well, I didn't
Oh.
Well, I didn't think Ricky Gibson was expecting an eye rape either.
Probably not.
Oh, but reverses the clothesline into an arm drag on David Vargas. Mr. Ooh La La incensed. And he's saying some words in French that I think you might have to censor.
No, I think it's in the foreign language you're okay, because nobody speaks French, not even the French.
Hey, let's debate it. Come on.
They only speak French in Quebec, as far as I know.
Here we go, Gibson up and over. Draven, arm drag takeover. Make it 2.
Oh,
not
Draven cut him off.
But Demarcus gives him the arm drag. And it's Patrick Large with the arm drag. And finally Ricky Gibson as well, back up on top.
I think I just saw 15 arm drags in the span of about 5 minutes. These guys are getting hard going.
That was 5 minutes exactly, Bolo.
What's impressive there is the teamwork that these guys are going through, because I don't think I've ever seen them team up together, ever. Sunset flip, top rope, he's got 1.
Patrick Large is not going to keep a man like Draven Vargas down with a sunset flip.
He's going to have to keep his arm and pull it on real tight and bring him into his corner just like that. Here comes Demarcus.
Top rope, he comes down. Oh! Double foot stomp to the arm, takes it down.
I think this is how the team of Gibson, Large, and Demarcus are going to have to win. They're going to have to make frequent tags.
Absolutely.
What do you have to say about Draven's new hairstyles?
It's
A little bit different. It's a little bit different to say the least. I mean, I like it on him though with the tie. It's a good look.
I mean, last time I saw a haircut like that was in the movie Jaws 2.
Good move. Good move.
Oh, drop down, up goes on the engine.
What the?
Now that was rocking. Ricky Gibson has got this place rocking like he always does. That was absolutely beautiful. I loved it.
I'll tell you, promoter Terry Ford is busy as all get out, booking events all over the Pacific Northwest, but he's got a big decision to make. Does he take the money, or does he take the promotion? I don't know.
That's a very good question. Michael Sweetser, I'm not shocked. Pulling out the briefcase, he wants to cash it in tonight. But
Oh,
Terry,
wait a second, look at this!
what's going on here?
Oh, Nate Andrews, a low blow to Patrick Large, pulls him up and over.
That's the thing, you know as well as anybody else. Bulldog six-man tag.
Oh my God!
And the ref can only see so much action at one time.
Nate Andrews to the floor, flipped up over by Ricky Gibson on top of wonderful Westley Todd. Oh my God, dive to the floor!
Big suicide dive. This place is rocking. It's Ricky Gibson. Tassels, and he's flying all over the place.
Oh!
Cross-body to two wrestlers is Draven Vargas on Patrick Large and Demarcus James. Well, you got three guys on the floor, two on one team, one on the other.
What is Draven doing? Oh, hey, no, hey,
please,
no.
no.
I've never seen this happen ever.
Don't do it.
Oh my God, he hits his own partners!
Mr. Ooh La La is not happy right now. He is incensed.
Wait a minute.
Demarcus looking upstairs, oh no. And Patrick Large looking upstairs.
What's going on here?
These guys don't know what's coming, do they?
And 1-on-3, and they all catch him.
Well, and Bradley Lubitsch might as well just pay for a ticket. He's not doing anything.
Like I said, a referee can only keep track of so much action at once.
He's not keeping track of any action.
He's trying.
I'll tell you right now, it's Demarcus, Patrick, and Gibson, 3 against 0 right now for what's going on in the ring. It's all three of them in the ring, and the other one's on the floor. What an impressive tag team so far. Seeing these three wrestlers, who, to my knowledge, have never tagged before. Incredible timing, incredible action, just incredible intuition of knowing what to do.
I think they knocked the glitter off Loverboy Nate Andrews.
That's what it looks like, and sometimes you put three guys together and it just clicks. And I think that's what we're seeing here tonight.
Well, it's a colorable type center ring right now. Nate Andrews got a little bit of strength, picks him up and drops him to the mat there. Boy, after the beating he took, I'm very surprised, but it just shows the kind of power. Oh, but he misses on that one, tagging to Patrick Large. Arm drag again.
Another arm drag.
They've been scouting it on. Obviously, they figure that's the weak point right now. Get him on the arm drags.
I guess so.
But you grab him by the hair, that's effective too. If Nate Andrews takes him into the ropes.
Oh, now the hair's effective. In the Dash Venture match, it was illegal.
Well, it's effective, still legal.
Not Large, setting it up.
Oh my God!
Oh!
That was a huge clothesline by the big man, Draven Vargas.
Pat Large was setting up for the tight fit and got cut off.
Number 1, 2, no! Grabs the ropes at the last possible second. For Patrick Large, though, he's in trouble. He needs to make a tag.
Big back suplex by Draven Vargas.
Draven Vargas right now pitching, Patrick Large catching. The tide is turned here. Up the ropes and big splash. Only a 2, it's Gibson able to break up that count. If he hadn't, it was all over.
Ever since this new transformation of Draven Vargas, he's got the tie on, and he's all business right now.
Yeah, he is the plus-size playboy.
Using a double elbow right there. Nate Andrews with the go on 2, no. Loverboy Nate Andrews sizing up Patrick Large with that headlock there, side headlock there on the mat.
This crowd trying to rally behind Patrick Large. Is he going to be able to get up and get out of this?
He's getting up, he's got the elbow, makes it 2. 3, breaks it off, comes off the ropes, look out, hits the high knee by Loverboy Nate Andrews. Hooks the leg and recovers for 1. That's all again though. He did get 2 out of that.
Randy Lubitsch in good position to see that.
Boy, I tell you, that was close for Patrick Large.
That was the situation. With Patrick Large, that was all 6 cents right there.
It certainly was. Patrick Large using some elbows on Nate Andrews, trying to get to the tombstone. Not enough though, as Nate Andrews using the form smash to the back, sends him back down. I gotta wonder though, with all those dives that they were doing earlier, whether or not that took a lot of the wind out of the sails there of Patrick Large, against Nate Andrews right now. I'm just asking what do you think?
I would agree with you. High-risk moves are definitely high risk for a reason. That could have definitely taken a lot of wind out of the sails. I mean, especially for Pat Large, who's in there with Nate Andrews, and in a bad way right now.
Tag made, looks like by Ricky Gibson. The referee didn't see it.
There's the tag, but where was the ref?
Well, he was too busy with wonderful Westley there.
You know, I hate to see that, but I've got to say, I mean, when you're a ref in there with that many guys, you just can't see it all.
There we go, it's a hooking of the leg, it's a 1, it's a 2, it's not enough though. Whoa!
That was really, really close, Bulldog.
I tell you, you could have slipped a credit card under the hand there of the referee on that 3rd count there. Wow!
Pat Large needs to make a tag.
Large off the ropes, but not going anywhere.
Oh, with a 450 backdrop.
That was the biggest back body drop I think I've ever seen.
Oh my God, right to the face. Desperate to make the tag, Patrick Large went off the ropes and ended up in a 450 straight out of the face. Something you don't want to do is it's your feeding weekend. The last thing you want to do is exchange punches with somebody who's brand new and fresh. And that's what Patrick Large tried to do.
Here comes Nate Andrews thinking on his feet. I think at this time, literally and figuratively, what's going on here?
Wait a second, Westley Todd gonna hold the feet there. 1, 2, no! Westley Todd in a very bad position there, trying to grab the feet right near the corner of Demarcus and Ricky Gibson, who nearly stopped that. And it was a near fall there for Patrick Large on the reverse. But now it's again back to Liverpool Nate Andrews.
Pat Large definitely in a bad way still with the jawbreaker.
Big time jawbreaker, but he's got to get to his corner. He's got to get a fresh man in.
He's got to make that tag. He's so far away, though. You know, you don't think it's that far away on your TV screen, but it's an eternity sometimes to be where you're at to the corner to make the tag.
It's definitely tough to be beaten on for 5 minutes and then try and make it.
Gibson makes the tag. Gibson comes. House of fire right now. Ricky Gibson with the back elbow. Takes down Nate Andrews. Westley Todd goes after Draven. Draven a bigger man to take down. Ricky Gibson using all he can.
When you've been sitting on that apron watching your teammate get beat down, you want to get in that ring and start dishing out some punishment. That's exactly what Ricky Gibson's doing.
All right, we've got everybody in that ring right now. Everybody's got a partner.
What do we got going on here?
Demarcus and Draven going at it. Demarcus being lifted up. Westley Todd in the back with Ricky Gibson. Oh, this could be bad news for everybody. Suplex there by Ricky Gibson. Regular suplex by Draven Vargas off the top rope. Wait a minute. Loverboy up. Nate Andrews up.
Whoa!
Frog splash and
We gotta
leg drop. history.
What is going on here?
We had Wesley Todd and ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the matchup, Patrick Lord, Demarcus and rockin' Ricky Gibson. Wait a minute, MJ Roy just smacked Patrick Lord in the face.
A couple of times.
And to say they don't agree with that decision would be quite the understatement.
It's all breaking down right now as the team's going at it again, 2-3 now.
This is far from over.
Ricky Gibson with the juke and tie. Wait a second.
What is he doing?
Oh, wait a second. What is that?
Oh my God!
Oh.
They just devastated him right there in the middle of the ring.
Ricky Gibson, that team, they got their hands raised. It is fairly safe to say Mr. Ooh-La-La is getting the last laugh, and I can't stand it.
I can't believe this. Mr. Ooh-La-La all satisfied with this terrible turn of events here for Ricky Gibson.
Draven Vargas just totally took it to his former tag partner.
Unbelievable. They were tag team partners at one time with Ricky Gibson and Draven Vargas. The team fell apart. Draven Vargas now proving his self-worth right there. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Well, we've got Aaron Bolo in the ring right now. And Terry Farnes is about ready to say something. We'll go to him right now.
Terry, I don't know where you're calling in the ring, but let me just say it kills me not to be able to come out here and defend this pure heavyweight championship, because it's something you might not have heard. My former best friend, right from Santiago, he attacked me from behind, and I ended up with a Russian disc in my back.
But you were supposed to defend that belt against Mike Santiago. So unfortunately, since you're not doctor cleared and we're not sure when, I am going to have to strip you of the belt.
You know, Aaron Bolo fought so hard and long to get a title that was pure for wrestling only. And to have this taken from him tonight, oh, here comes Michael Santiago. Oh, you can see he's happy as a clam. That is his happy face, by the way.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's a happy face?
Wait a second. Just strap off the shoulder of Bolo. What's going on here? just come out here. If Bolo can't defend the belt and strip the title, Santiago can't have the belt on his own. He has to wrestle for it. The referee signs for the bell. Here we go. CJ and Michael Santiago.
This is definitely not a clash of styles. This is a quick and hard hitting versus a quick and hard hitting match. CJ in reverse armbar. Santiago reverses it into a head scissors.
That's about as pure wrestling as you can get right now. And well, we've lost Aaron Bolo here at ringside table. I'm sure he's being consoled right now after being stripped of that title, and I don't blame him. I don't know if I like the opportunity of being stripped of that belt, but Terry made the decision. Obviously, he feels that the injury is going to be out for an extended period of time. Although I question on how that injury occurred at the hands of Santiago. For Santiago to even get a shot at this belt. However, nice arm drag there by CJ, make it 2. Tilt-a-whirl head scissors takes down Santiago, and they're back up your feet again.
CJ Edwards starting quick as always. Big reverse elbow.
Boy, just CJ Edwards adoring to the crowd, but he's got to keep on him. He's only got a 10-minute time limit, 10-minute window, and we've already gone through a couple of those minutes already with CJ versus Michael Santiago.
Yeah, I've watched these two wrestle before, and it's definitely a toss-up match style-wise.
Yes, CJ Edwards giving up probably about 40 pounds of size there to Michael Santiago. Probably about the same roughly in experience. But in heart, you gotta go with CJ Edwards. So when you do all the math, it's almost even Stevens, it's a wash.
So heart accounts for years of experience?
It can sometimes.
I'm just saying, I give the edge to Mike Santiago in this match.
Well, that's just how close this is going to be in this contest. And you can see Santiago right now, his shoulders aren't pinned to the mat. As CJ Edwards trying to push him down. Finally does get him down. Referee out position. In back he comes. 1, 2. Bolo, I want to say congratulations for being the Pure Wrestling Champion. I know it's not the way you want to go out as being champion. You have the belt stripped away from you. But I want to ask you though, this matchup here with CJ Edwards and Michael Santiago, obviously bittersweet feelings here. What are your thoughts so far?
Yeah, no, that's exactly it. As much as I want to see this matchup, the fact that it's for a championship that I didn't lose, it makes it really tough to watch. I understand what Terry had to do. I'll be back. There's no doubt about that.
So ruptured disc in your back is what the announcement is. What sort of time frame are we expecting you to be out of action for, possibly?
See, I told Santiago I'm going to be back in a month, but the doctors, let's just say they gave me a little bit different of a time frame. But I'm the type of athlete, as soon as I feel healthy, I'm going to be in there. I don't care what those doctors say.
Well, we'll be looking forward to seeing you in there. In the meantime, any predictions on where you can see this match going? You got Santiago, obviously not above, non-pure wrestling. CJ Edwards, giving up some size here, some experience. What do you see?
So the thing is, I just don't understand why Santiago had to go the route that he did. Because just like you said, he's one of the best pure wrestlers in DOA. But he felt like he had to resort to those other tactics. And as for CJ Edwards, his resume speaks for itself. G-Shock, once he gets going, he's tough to stop.
Well, he's already started going, and Mike Santiago has definitely put the brakes on that.
Yeah, and that's what he's going to have to do if he wants to win this match. If he lets CJ get around and start going up the top rope, and get his game plan in, it's going to be a long night for Mike Santiago, that's for sure.
Ooh, knee to the mush.
And that looks painful.
Wow, big drop kick to CJ Edwards.
And that's what I'm talking about. Santiago, he knows what he's capable of. That right there. But for some reason or another, he feels he has to use these other tactics to get ahead, to get that pure championship around his waist. And I just don't understand it.
Not only that, Santiago puts in a time limit of only 10 minutes instead of the usual 15 as per the Pure Wrestling rules. He asked for it and he's granted that. That's got to be a bit of a stick in the craw too.
Oh yeah, and that's the thing. You say that to an athlete, a competitor like CJ Edwards, he takes that personally.
Now, the doctors, your diagnosis was 1 month out, and you said you don't care what the doctors say, you're going to be back in a month. I want to point out that you might not care, but Terry Farnes cares as the reason why he stripped you of the title. He listens to the doctors.
And that's the thing, Terry Farnes, he listens to the doctors. He's not going to let me in that ring on his accord if I'm not medically cleared. But that's where he's truly going to have to hold me back.
Well, Santiago going for a cover, gets a 2 count on him. CJ Edwards, though, still showing some fight in him. But he's got to hurry. He's only got about 4 minutes left in this contest here before that 10-minute time limit expires. But I know CJ Edwards, he's one of those sorts of guys that can turn the gas on in any second and in a few seconds can score a victory.
He really only has one speed, and that's go.
That's exactly right. But he's going to have to do a lot to get going real quick here against Mike Santiago because he's got the upper hand and he's not going to get
look
it
at
back.
that. He's looking at you.
Santiago.
Now, wait a second. Bolo, no, not right now. Come on now. Come on now. I know it's painful to watch. I understand that. But the thing is that you need to get yourself healthy at 100% because I want to see you back in that ring. I want to see you compete for that belt. Oh, adds insult to injury there by going for a maneuver to the back there with the Boston Crab.
Yeah, I know what's going through his mind right now. He's trying to have, like you said, that insult to injury. But if he thinks he's going to get in my head, that's just not what's going to happen. Because I'm going to be back in there in a matter of time to get my championship back. Whether it's Mike Santiago or CJ Edwards, I respect for both of them. But it doesn't matter to me who it is.
But look at this, CJ not stopping at all. Big chops on Santiago. Some forearms. He's sizing up Santiago, trying to get him off the ropes. Here he goes. Reverse there by Santiago. Backbreaker.
Big backbreaker by Santiago.
Boy, oh, now look at that. That's
real funny there, Mike.
Unbelievable. Santiago mocking you here at the table. I know. If you were 100% right now, we wouldn't be having this conversation. You'd be taking somebody to task over it.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. He can mock me only once because he knows I can't really do much about it right now. We'll see how much mocking he does when I'm back in my trunks and back in that ring.
Ooh. Big knee in the corner by Santiago.
Right now, Santiago leading the way on this one against CJ Edwards. Takes me in the buckle. Oh, man. Comes across right into that back again of CJ Edwards. Forearm smash sends CJ right to the mat.
I've taken those forearm smashes from Mike Santiago. He's feeling the next day.
2 minutes remaining in this contest. 2 minutes. Back elbow there by CJ Edwards.
Edwards with a double boot.
And here comes in again. Oh, look at that. Oh, nice.
There it is. This might just be the opening that CJ needs.
Takes him down on the dive.
Big kick by CJ. Another big kick by CJ. Boom! With the short enziguri.
90 seconds remaining. 90 seconds.
And those are some beautiful martial art kicks by CJ Edwards. Big time forearms.
I didn't know they taught martial arts in Los Angeles.
Well, I'll tell you, Long Beach, but that's all right. Oh, hits him with the knee right in the face there.
Codebreaker-like maneuver. CJ better hurry up and get this done.
Special height of flank on that tight maneuver. Here we go as CJ Edwards up to the second rope right now, but his back's still in trouble.
Exactly how he feels.
60 seconds remain on the clock.
But I tell you, CJ's got to make his move here. He's got to get it done. He's got to dig deep.
And that time isn't going to slow down. It keeps counting down. CJ has to get going. He's got to get going really, really quick here.
30 seconds remaining. 30 seconds. They're fighting up on that top rope. Nobody's giving an inch. They're fighting up there like crazy. And Santiago to the mat.
There it is. CJ has to hurry up here. He's got to get to that top rope.
15 seconds.
CJ's running out of time.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
Cover him, cover him. Race against time in every sense of the word.
The time limit of 10 minutes has been reached in this contest.
Listen to this crowd. They want 5 more minutes after you watch CJ Edwards.
Not even 5 minutes. He
on.
had it in just 1 more second. He could have done it.
But as per Terry Farnes, CJ Edwards got his 10 minutes, and that's all he got. Mike Santiago trying to get the belt away from Bradley Lubitsch. How do you think that belt looks around Mike Santiago right now?
How do I think it looks like around him? All I know is he didn't win that belt. He had to resort to some dirty tactics to take that belt from me. And I can't wait to get back in there.
You know, you said right now, was I on the top level and I gave him a 450, man, I had him in the head. 1, 2, 3. So, why is it that the belt is still around his waist instead of mine?
Terry Farnes says no.
CJ has such a legitimate beef with this decision. Come on, Terry.
Man, Terry Farnes not giving these fans anything, not giving them anything they want.
Well, you know, he's got that big decision going on with the money in the bank, in the big suitcase right there by Sweetser. So I don't know if that's on his mind. But I gotta tell you, for a 10-minute time limit, these guys put their butt on the line.
You said, sir, Santiago, you said next time. I'm okay with next time. You did good enough, and I'll be here next time. And don't take me lightly.
Sit. Well, CJ Edwards says don't take him lightly. I agree. Santiago walking out with the belt, but I'll tell you right now, it's a tainted belt in my opinion, and until he gets a victory over somebody, it's still going to be a tainted championship.
That's exactly what it is. It's a tainted championship in everybody's mind.
I'll tell you, with that extra 5 minutes, it very well could go to CJ Edwards.
Tonight, the Illuminati and the Elite. It's going to be Wade by God Hess and the man they call Thunder, the big man against Eric Wright, Jonas Albert Robinson. Your thoughts about tonight's matchup?
Bad news.
What?
Just got off the phone with the insurance company. They said they don't cover damages caused by thunder.
It's alright, it's alright, it's alright. I got an ace up my sleeve. I got a note.
A note.
A note. Dear DOA, please excuse Jonas and Eric from wrestling tonight. Signed, Jonas's mom.
There you are.
This is in your handwriting.
What do you...
It's not a real note. No,
Hey,
you're not gonna have match tonight, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys against the Illuminati. The Elite, the Illuminati tonight. Should be interesting, shouldn't it?
Apparently the crowd doesn't like Jonas or Eric Wright, or it could just be they don't like Kevin Brandt. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit of both. But that says a lot. When a man comes out to Michael Jackson and they still get booed, oh, they're doing something wrong.
Or right, depending on how you look at it.
Now, you know better than anybody about these two. What separates these guys apart from anybody else?
Well, first and foremost, Aaron Bolo, Jonas Albert Robinson has trained by the great Lance Storm. I mean, if you have wrestling pedigree like that, you're bound for glory. You could be lucky if he doesn't take that pure title from you in the near future.
Oh, trust me, I'm out here, I'm scouting just about everybody. And Jonas, trained by one of the best of all time, Lance Storm, so I know he has the abilities to take this title. But for him, it's about catching up with his mental strength. It's all about what he's got up there, mental toughness. That's what's going to take him to the next level.
And with they're going against Wade Hess and Thunder. I've watched Thunder take guys' heads off for years.
Oh man, it's kind of ironic, isn't it? We're here in the Cleaver Armory. I have a pretty good feeling one of these two guys are going to end up in Dr. Cleaver's office wondering, does this guy actually have a PhD? Let me see his degree.
Hey, Dr. Cleaver did not get his degree from University of Phoenix Online in 2 years for nothing.
And you should know better than anybody. Listen to this crowd. They're all fired up, just like I am. Tag team, I would not, even myself, want to be standing across the ring from. Talk about two of the hardest hitters.
I think Wade Hess might be drunk already.
And the night is getting started.
My name is Finley, and I love to fight.
Yeah, I'm just a little bit blinded right now. I need to find my sunglasses.
Starting it off right now, looks like we're getting Eric Wright from the Elite. And of course, outside the ring there, Representative Kevin Brandt. On the outside, you got Mini Donovan Hess. I'm not sure who the other gentleman is. We'll probably get to that later. But regardless, Hess picks up Wright, and down he goes. Making two right center ring, nowhere for Eric Wright to go except roll on out.
Now, let me cut you off. I don't know if you realize this, but the last 3 matches that Eric and Jonas have had, they have walked right into body slam after body slam after body slam. I know I watched tape of them. I don't know, do they watch tape of themselves?
I don't know. That's one of the most important things every time you go into a match is to study your opponent's tendencies. But let's face the facts. You can study Thunder and Wade Hess all you want. You're not going to stay away from that Thunder line.
Posing a little bit, there goes Eric Wright against Wade by on Hess.
Eric Wright's calling for Thunder.
I'll tell you right now, Thunder right now, I'm going to segue here. You want to party like a rock star? Well, Thunder parties like a rock star. You want Rockstar Energy Drink? Drink Rockstar Energy Drink. It's the sponsorship of the announce table.
Rockstar Energy Drink, bigger, faster, stronger. I think that sums up Thunder pretty well, if you ask me.
But look at this, he's going for the Hogan pose there, maybe. Oh, gets the boot to midsection. Thunder with hammering shots on him. Oh boy, Eric White's in a big problem right now.
Oh God, oh no.
Thunder!
Oh! He got clotheslined out of his headband.
Holy crap, I almost spit out my energy drink, my Rockstar Energy Drink. I felt that over here on the announce table.
Other places you want to talk about, Patty's Home Plate Cafe for all your event tickets for DOA Pro Wrestling. They're over on Lombard, just from the University Park Community Center. Give them a call at 503-289-7285. Reserve your tickets for DOA Pro Wrestling in and around the Pacific Northwest, because I'll tell you right now, you can see by the crowd tonight, there's hardly a seat now to be had.
Real quick, Thunder just put that headband around his thigh. His thigh is bigger than Eric Wright's head.
That is a very good observation.
Now, I don't know if that means Eric Wright has a tiny head or Thunder has big thighs, but I think it's probably the latter.
I think it's a little bit of both. Now, G-Star, I gotta ask you.
Oh, Jonas has his own headband. Forgot about that.
We've been
Well, I'll
talking
tell you
about.
right now, if you've seen what happened with Thunder before, we may make a tag here. That could be happening. Oh, wait a second. Oh, here we go. It's the bell of the headbands now. It's a 1980s match all over again.
Yeah, where's Cliff Robinson?
Wow. Tolerable tie-up right now with the two of them. But Robinson giving up about 45 pounds of weight there to Hess.
I'm glad you just said weight and not muscle.
Well, you know what? I'm not going to argue with him. Whatever he wants to say is what he's going to say. But strength-wise, Hess was able to push him back. Robinson down to the headlock.
We've been talking about the
He's got the headband off of Robinson.
That is a $50 headband. That is a custom-made headband. That is an association of Nike and Dolce & Gabbana. Does Thunder know what he has on his head right now?
I don't think he really cares.
And quite frankly, hasn't been tested. I'm just saying.
Tested for what?
Lice, anything.
Look at Jonas doesn't have enough hair for lice. Hold on.
I'm just saying.
Thunder might have lice.
Oh my goodness, right like he did before. Push the hammering to the back of Robinson. Only gets a 2 count of it though. But meanwhile, the pounding. Oh, chop. Here we go, watch out. Picks him up, power slam.
G-Show, we talked about the strengths of Thunder and Wade Hess. What do Jonas and Eric Wright got to do to get the upper hand here?
First of all, what I would do is give Wade Hess a couple more shots, then keep him in the match. Because the longer Wade Hess stays in the match, the more it favors Eric and Jonas.
Bear hug there by Wade Hess, an uncommon move for him.
An uncommon move for anybody in the last 20 years.
Hey, I like that move.
I gotta agree with you there, Bulldog. Wade Hess a little bit of a throwback to those times, to this Portland wrestling days, something that Cleveland Army knows all too well about.
Robinson goes for the leg scoop, takes Hess down. That's one thing that you have scouted, I'm sure they've scouted before. You take a big man off his feet, no matter how big he is, on the ground, they're all the same size.
Well, and I'm sure that Wade Hess is probably drunk right now, so if he's on the ground, everything's spinning.
Just past the 5-minute mark of this contest. One fall with a 20-minute time limit. The Illuminati versus the Elite. Eric Wright from the Elite gives the hammering shot there to Wade Hess. Comes out for all misses with the...
Oh, what the?
Drunk or sober, it looks like Wade Hess' senses are right there for him.
Eric Wright in a world of trouble early. Looks like the suplex upcoming.
Maybe.
Oh, he's going to hold him up. Drops him down center ring.
Uh-oh. This is trouble.
It's never good when Thunder's in the ring. I know I had the opportunity to face him in a match. And it's a struggle, believe you me.
Oh my gosh, Eric Wright is not as pale as he was when he started his match. Look at the marks developing on his chest.
I do know that Eric and Jonas both have extra dental insurance for this match.
Well, you know, I did hear from them earlier that their insurance company wouldn't cover them against a natural disaster like thunder.
Would not cover their body, but their dental insurance would.
He's going to need a lot of coverage.
Robinson's going on, you know, maybe later. Headbutt, oh my goodness. Thunder with that vicious headbutt to Eric Wright. Now the tag mate, Wade Hess in the ring, opens him up. Bionic elbow right into the, oh man, right in the side there.
What's the point of having an elbow pad anyway?
Fix your elbow in case you land, but to throw an elbow, you probably want to make the point there. Oh, Jonas with the knee to the back.
Remember when you asked what they needed to do? There it is right there, Bolo.
That's what you're talking about. That's what they need to do. They need to use what they got up there. That mental toughness, those smarts. That's the only way they're going to be able to beat these two guys.
Smart speaking right here as the tag made to Jonas after that DDT spiked him and the leg stretch there. Big kick to the back G-shot. What do you think now? Do you see the elite making a turn of the tide here?
Well, they're doing what I would do, that's for sure. And you and I both know where both of them learned a lot of the tricks.
That's a very good point. And that's one thing they really got to do is keep Wade Hess in their corner and not let him tag in that big man right there.
Big suplex from Jonas Albert Robinson. Just turn over the cover. It's a 1, it's a 2. That's all though. Didn't hook the leg on that one. Big shout out to Jim Strange and the Proud and Damned playing tonight here at our event. You can check out jimstrange.com. We've been playing throughout the event before, a little bit at intermissions. I'd like to thank them for joining us here tonight. Of course, if you're an up-and-coming band and would like to be part of the DOA Pro Wrestling experience, drop the line of promotions at DOAProWrestling.com. Maybe you can feature on an upcoming card. You have an opportunity to be in front of a captive audience and enjoy the show. Drop kick by Wright, though.
Yeah, low drop kick right to right to Wade Hess's tooth.
Teeth.
That's debatable.
All right, well, cover made, but not enough. Eric Wright wants to make the tag. Jonas gets the boot up, and Hess takes it right in the face.
I'm not going to start with the jokes on that.
Please don't. We appreciate that. Of course, you want to check out the website, DOAProWrestling.com. It's got all the information of all the times you can catch DOA Pro Wrestling live and in living color on your big screen at home. Lots of events coming around from Humboldt, California, all the way up to Portland, Oregon.
We're in Vancouver, Bulldog. In 3 weeks, we'll start in Vancouver.
So there you go. So about the time that our next event will be, which is University of Convention Center, you will catch us there. Oh, almost a cover.
And for all you fans in Portland watching DOA right now, call this station. Get them to give DOA a regular time slot so you can have us at the same time every week.
You fans in Portland watching at home, what are you doing? You need to be right here at the Community Park Center watching DOA live.
Oh, great speed! Oh, just missed it as Robinson gets the boot up on Hess. Makes the tag though. I thought he was going to go for the cover. Makes the tag to right though. Goes after that knee, and that is a damage point there at Wade Hess. We talked about it before. That left knee always been a problem for him, and it just proves that that's maybe some of the scouting is actually paying attention finally.
It really depends on how you look at it, whether it's a problem for Wade Hess or he's just so drunk it looks like he can't hardly walk on it.
Well, I don't see the good book out here tonight, so maybe all the pre-match shenanigans have already happened. They are in the opening match after all.
Hey, I was in the locker room, I saw a half-empty bottle of Jack. I know that it's already happened.
That's one thing I love about Wade Hess. Drunk or sober, he's always in there having a good time. And that's what it's all about here in DOA.
Oh, with a knee DT right there.
Big shot by Jonas, takes him into the corner. Well, it looks like Eric Wright is trying to play by the rules, but we know that won't last for long.
What are you talking about?
Let's see now. Oh, there it is right there. See that? Look at that. Two of them in there.
What? No. Jonas is trying to give Eric a hug, I'm sure of it.
No matter what I think about those tags, I gotta admit.
Hey, there was no tag. There was no tag.
You're gonna told Thunder not to do that, let's be honest.
Well, there was apparently no tag. The referee disallowing that tag. Ducks the clothesline by Hess. Oh, double clothesline. Takes them both down.
I'm surprised that Jonas and Hess were thinking the same thing, because that clothesline's definitely not a Hess thing. That's a Thunder thing.
They're both looking in the wrong corners, and then finally find the right ones. Who's going to make it first? Makes the tag. In comes Eric Wright.
Oh, God. What the heck was that?
Drop kick by Thunder.
Oh, no.
God.
Oh, no.
Eric Wright scoop. Oh, no. Long distance ride.
Oh, no.
Power slam in the corner. Oh, my God.
What is he doing here?
Tag beat. Oh, wait a minute.
Wait, Hess isn't going to go to the... Okay, he's going to the second rope. I was going to
That's
say...
still a good idea. I don't know how much he's had to drink tonight.
Right
Oh.
on the second rope. Hooks the leg to 1, 2. Your winners of the matchup. Point by God, Hess and Thunder, the Illuminati.
Oh, no. Thunder's not done.
Eric Wright hits a good at you to the ring.
I don't think he did that on his own accord, however, Bulldog.
No, you're right about that. An incredible battle, though. The Illuminati scores the win. The fact